All right, guys. So the next few slides, you're going to be using, or you're going to be working with problems just like this one. This is a star release problem. Maya has 120 caramel apples to sell. Each caramel apple is covered with one topping. 1/5 of the caramel apples are covered with peanuts, 1/3 are covered with chocolate chips, and 3/10 are covered with coconut. The rest are covered with sprinkles. How many caramel apples are covered with sprinkles? So first and foremost, I want to highlight the important information. This is a total. Okay, and you're not going to have to identify this in the problem. What you are going to have to do is you're going to have to create the fraction bars. So if I'm going to create a fraction bar, I'm going to look at the numerator and I'm going to look at the denominator. The denominator is going to tell me how many sections to cut my fraction bar in, and the numerator is going to tell me how many of those sections I actually need. So if I'm talking about 1/5, okay, and bear with me, like my drawing tool is new to me. So here's 2, 3, 4. Okay, so these are my 5 sections, and together all of this is equal to the 120 caramel apples. And so in order to figure out how many each section is worth, for cutting, we're actually dividing. So that would mean 120 divided by the 5 gives me 24. So each section is 24 apples, and we only need 1. So we're going to remember that this is 24, okay? And you can put it up here, 24. All right, the next is 1/3 are covered with chocolate chips. So I went ahead and I already drew my fraction bar. Make sure that they are the same size, because remember, they're talking about the same amount. So again, all of those are 120 together. However, we only need 1/3, okay? So we would take that 120 and divide it by 3, which gives us 40. So this is worth 40, which means this is 40. Okay, so the last one is 3/10. So I took my fraction bar, cut it into 10 pieces, and we are going to divide that by 10. So 120 divided by 10 is actually 12. So there's 12 here, 12 here, and 12 here, which means in these 3 sections that we are using, that's a total of 36. Okay, so we would take these 3 numbers and add them, and then we would take the total and subtract it from the 120 to get the difference. So this right here gives us 100. So we're going to say 100, and we're going to subtract it from the 120, which means our solution is 20.